really late in the quarter, we actually kicked things off in the Northern Territory at our Mount Hardy project. So we're also planning a small but detailed geophysical survey over a couple of new areas. All of that pre-drilling work is being done now. That'll really give us a runway into drilling as soon.
Managing Director of Todd River Resources, Will Dix. Hi Will, how are you going?
Hi Isabella, well thanks.
Will, we spoke earlier in the year about the company's achievements in 2022 and outlook for this year. 2023 is well and truly underway now. Can you give us some insight into what you got up to in the March quarter?
Yeah, sure. So as we forecast, we spent most of the quarter down in our Pingrut project in southwest WA, where we completed a pretty detailed drilling program across a number of targets, both air core and RC. Waiting on the last of the results to come through from that, but we hit a lot of really interesting geology, and now it's down to what comes back in the numbers, and we're hoping to have those back, I'd say, within the next 2 weeks. So we should be able to get some news out on that. And then really late in the quarter, we actually kicked things off in the Northern Territory at our Mount Hardy project. So obviously that's going to be a big focus for the year. And it was good to get the team on the ground up there to get things moving.
Yeah, and so you just mentioned that your team are up in the Northern Territory. Can you tell me what's going on at the Mount Hardy project?
We're not drilling there just yet. That's planned for sort of the end of May, start of June. We're waiting on an Aboriginal clearance certificate to get that underway. But in the meantime, we can complete the rest of the sampling work that we wanted to do. And we're sort of trying to get a feel for how the heavy mineral analysis work we've been doing at other projects might be applicable in the NT. So the guys are there at the moment, as you mentioned, and they're rounding off all of that work, getting things ready for drilling. We're also planning a small but detailed geophysical survey over a couple of new areas there. So all of that pre-drilling work is being done now. That'll really give us a runway into drilling as soon as we get those approval certificates, which we expect in 4 to 6 weeks. So that's the time frame on that.
Yeah, so it sounds like you've got a busy couple of weeks coming up and couple of months. What catalysts can investors look forward to in the next quarter?
Yeah, well, we're hoping we get something in these Pingrut results that are due from the lab in the next couple of weeks, and that'd be nice to see some reward for effort there. Otherwise, really, it's the focus is very much Mount Hardy. We've got plenty of money in the bank after the capital raise was really well supported by directors and major shareholders, and we're going to use that money as best we can to be effective and efficient at Mount Hardy, and we're pretty positive about how that might turn out over the next few months.
Yeah, wow, it's really exciting. Will, thanks for your time today.
No worries, Isabella, anytime. Thanks.